Hi there and welcome back. Here is my MoYou London plate stampers and rhinestones video.
Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you some more nail mail that I got today, or yesterday since I'll be posting this a day after. Okay, so it was from MoYou. Now recently I've been looking into getting a new stamper because I was using their what I thought was squishy double-sided stamper. However, I'll put a photo in at the end of what one I was using. Now, I decided that in order to make sure that I was going to be getting the best out of my stamping capabilities, I thought I would buy a couple of different stampers just to make sure that I knew which one it best suited me and what I liked the most and that kind of thing. So I went on MoYou because I know that they're a reputable brand and they've had a lot of good reviews, although recently they've had some bad ones, but that's mostly to do with customer service. So I thought, you know, I would try out all the stampers that they possibly had and give you guys a lovely first impressions thing. So the one that I had was the blue-grey coloured one, which I'd just like to say all the MoYou stampers come with their own scrapers. Now I then went on and purchased the other three that they had. Now they've got the extra large double-ended one, which comes with two scrapers. They've got the small pink one, which comes with one scraper, and again a small black one, but the black one is a square or rectangle kind of shape. So yeah, I'll start with the pink one. First of all, the first thought that I had was this scraper does seem a little bit too small, so that, you know, when you're scraping it's going to be a bit of a pain in the bum, but I will say now, I tried out all these stampers before I made this video and I know which one's my favourite, I know which one's my least favourite, but I'll talk about that as I'm getting through it all. So this one is, they all come in their individual little reclosable baggy thing, and this one, whilst it's got the red head, which is different from the other stampers which are all white, it is very small, but I also find that you've then got more control over this, so that there's not this big long bit sticking out the end, which is really just a pain. You can get really into your stamp and have a lot more control with this. The next one I'll talk about is the extra large one. Now this comes with two scrapers. The small bell-shaped scraper, which I'm presuming is for the smaller firm end to this stamper. It has a small red firm stamp and it also has a large white squishy stamp. So I suppose this would be good if you like firm but you also like the squishy and you don't want to spend too much money on different stampers. The smaller one I'm presuming is for the smaller end, as that would make sense to me. However, I tried out this scraper and it's pants. It catches when, because the way that I scrape is I'll do my 45-degree angle and scrape across my image, and then instantly I wipe on a bit of tissue beside me because I hate dirty scrapers. So when I did this, so the corners kept catching on the tissue and it really got on my nerves. However, it also comes with this big stamper. Now, this is a lot like the blue-grey one, which the stamper matches the colour of the scraper. However, I suppose this makes sense that it would go with the extra large one because it needs to scrape a larger image. This is a great scraper. I have nothing bad to say about it at all. As for this stamper, the small end, the firm end, I can't get to grips with it as of yet. I will keep practicing and keep trying, but firm scrapers in me, they don't really work very well. However, the larger end of this stamper is amazing. This is by far my favourite so far. I mean, I find the squishier the stamper the better, and this is the squishiest one I have, this large white one, even including the other ones that I've bought with this order. But this is the last stamper I've got to show you now when it comes out the bag. It also, just like the pink one, it has the small scraper, which is exactly the same, just black. Again, it's not the best I've got, it's not the worst I've got, so I'm quite happy to, if this is the first one that comes out the box when I pull for a scraper, I'd be quite happy to use it. The stamper, however, I find quite awkward. Sorry, I've just got some dog hair on it. My lovely little doggy is sitting over in the corner. Anyway, yeah, so this stamper is, I'd say it's a mixture of squishy and firm. It's kind of in between, where the top surfaces of the rubber stamper is squishy enough so that it's quite easy to pick up the image, but it's firm enough so that, you know, it doesn't move too much when you're placing the image on your nail, which again, that quite works for me. And because it's so small, you've got a lot of control over it, I find, rather than if you were using this, which is quite bulky and quite, you know, difficult. But I suppose if you've got long nails, this is going to be the best one for you. The next thing I want to talk to you about today is the second part to my MoYou order, which is rhinestones. Now, I like to do other people's nails, and I thought that I would probably need to get some practice in with applying gems, or rhinestones, or diamantes, whatever you want to call them. And because at the moment I've got some downstairs, but I've only really got a lot of the silver ones, and I like to have quite a good variety so that anybody that does get their nails done by me will be able to just pick and choose whatever they like. So today I got a mixture of colours in the small square. I'm not sure if my camera's going to focus today, but you know. I then got large and small mixture of colours in the circular ones as well, because I thought that, you know, this is going to be a lot better rather than just getting one type of them or one colour or something, so that it gives variety in what I can and can't do. The third part of my MoYou order is plates. You can't do stamping without plates. Now, even though MoYou do a lot of other things other than stamping, you know, they do they do stamping polish, the nail lacquer. They also do hairdressing scissors, which I did want to get to review for you, however they were out of stock. They do things like rhinestones and little bits and bobs in that kind of genre as well. However, I can't think MoYou without thinking stamping. Can't do it. So, the plates that I got today, I do already own 4 plates, which doesn't sound like an awful lot, but when they are £5 a piece, they are quite expensive to come across. Now, today I got Pro number 1. I'm not going to take them out their sleeves in the video because it's just going to cause a faff, and my camera is being a pain and not focusing anyway. So I will get photos and I'll put them in the video after my my segment, and then I'll talk over to tell you what they are and what I think of them, etc. I got Pro number 1, which is just a basics really on what's in there. I got Mother Nature number 11, which is a big bunch of flowers, and I got Fairy Tale, and I think, I can't remember what number that is, number 4, which is a mixture between Alice in Wonderland and Rapunzel, I think. That's what I get from it anyway. So I will show you them afterwards. The next thing I want to talk to you about is nail files. Now, I recently have been experimenting with gel nails, and quite a few of my nail files have been completely ruined by trying to shape them into place and everything. So I just wanted to give you a tip. In Davison's Chemist, they do packs of 3 of these. Now, I've got quite a few packs and there's one open downstairs, which my husband picked up for me in the chemist. It's packs of 3 emery boards. Now, I suppose they're not as good as you know, the proper files and things that you can get, which quite frankly, if you're paying the proper price for the professional goods, then it's quite a lot of money. However, for 3 emery boards, which one emery board will do at least 2 sets of gels in my opinion. It's £1.79 in Davidson's Chemist, so I would totally suggest using these instead of paying a hell of a lot of money for other things. So that's what I've had to show you today. I hope you liked it. I will continue to put the links to MoYou and things down in the description. I will also put in more photos and talk over them with you as well. Bye.
Okay, so like I promised, here is some photos of the stampers that I had today to show you. This is the extra large squishy with both of its scrapers. This is the one I was using, the double-ended squishy, the blue-grey colour. Here is the small rectangular one with its small black scraper, which is a more firm stamper than the others. And here is the small red and pink squishy with its corresponding scraper as well. Moving on to the rhinestones, I have the small multicoloured ones. I then have the large ones to show you, and just after this photo there will be the small square ones as well for making different kinds of designs. Now, just in a second you will see that here is my sleeves for the 3 plates that I picked up from MoYou, and the following designs are the fairy tale number 4. On the right hand side is more Alice in Wonderland, and on the left hand side is Rapunzel. The pro plate is more of a kind of basics to nail art, you know, the dots and the lines and things like that, and Mother Nature is just essentially a big bunch of roses to show you. I hope that you like this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you subscribe. Bye.